Monday, May 17th, 2021, Monaco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. So it looks like gold and silver are on the brink of a major breakout. I think gold has been breaking out already since we broke through 1800 a couple of weeks ago. We didn't even really retest that level. I think one day we went back down to like 1802, but it's looking very good. Silver looks like it's fighting through, trying to fight through a trend line independent that looks really bullish on the weekly chart. So we're going to look at that today. Before we do that, we're going to look at some other things that are going on this morning. Billy and I are quite early today. I'm going to play golf at 10 o'clock, so I decided to do a very, relatively early video. If you go on to Zero Hedge, there's some big stories here. It says Microsoft board members wanted Gates gone in 2019 after investigation into sexual relationship. So that's good news for those who don't like Bill Gates and his efforts to control our lives through the pharmaceutical industry, through what's been going on the last 14, 15 months. I really hope that this discredits the whole thing, and we'll just have to wait and see. The other one that's quite interesting, and I'm not trying to rub salt into the crypto space because I'm involved in it. I earn or get altcoins for publishing my videos, and I think cryptos are still here to stay. But it says, ever heard of PayPal? Apparently that's what Elon Musk asked the crypto people. And it says Elon Musk has epic meltdown arguing with Bitcoin fanatics. I guess what he's saying is that PayPal is really quick. The payment, of course, is not decentralized. I can see what he means by that. Or have you ever heard of GlintPay, where you can basically text or send gold to other people, or even fiat currency? Like you send a text, it's really quick. It's part of the Glint app, for which I have a referral code, of course, Mario Glint 79. So what else is there? Just whose Coast Guard is the Coast Guard guarding? Well, I think that's an old story. It relates to the U.S. Coast Guard being around the Iranian waters and also now in the Black Sea. I agree with that. The U.S. Coast Guard should be guarding the U.S. coast, hence the name. But those are some interesting things going on out there. If you look at Zero Hedge, but you also have some other big stories in the corporate world. It says AT&T nears deal to create a $150 billion streaming giant with Discovery. So these kind of deals always happen when financing and credit is really easy. Could you do a deal like that? Could you have done a deal like that back in the depths of the collapse last year in March? Probably not. Most probably not, I would say. So with that, let's quickly go through where the markets are this morning, and then we're going to go through the charts of gold and silver, of course. So right now, it's actually 7 a.m. London, and we've got spot gold at $18.52.50. It's up about $9. It has been as high as $18.55.85. So this is a new recent high here. We've broken through the highs we've seen in the last couple of weeks. I think the high on Friday was around 18.45. Prior to that, it had been around 43.45 as well. So we had a very good close on Friday, which was encouraging. But this doesn't happen every time. We've seen before good moves on Friday and then a smackdown on Monday, and we're not seeing that, which is encouraging for now. And I have to admit, this is early doors. It's 7 a.m. London. We still have the US to come in. The Crimex will come in, of course. The regular hour trading starts at 8:20 a.m. Eastern time, and usually we see a smackdown around that time. We'll have to wait and see. I'll be out still probably playing golf, and when I come back in the afternoon, let's hope we're a lot higher and not lower. But as I've said before, we need patience, of course, and we need to keep stacking the real gold and silver, because these prices that we see, these are really fractional reserve prices. They're not prices based on real gold, physical gold and silver. Silver is at 27.60, is up about 20 or 0.75%. It has been as high as 27.79 and as low as 27.32. The Dow futures down 74 points. Nasdaq is down 16. S&P down 7. The currencies, the pound is down 0.1% at 140.84. The euro is down as well, 0.15 at 121.27. The yen is unchanged. Well, the dollar is unchanged versus the yen at 109.30. And the dollar is unchanged versus the yuan at 644.07. High grade copper is up 0.33% at 466.50. WTI crude is virtually unchanged. It's down about 13 cents at 65.16. The 10-year yield this morning is down about 2 basis points at around 162. So let's quickly look at these charts of gold and silver. I'm going to start with the silver chart, the weekly silver chart. And yeah, I think it was Thursday or Friday, we tried to break out of this flag here through the trend line. And I even tweeted at the time. And last week, the breakout level was 27.70 on this trend line. And I said, you can bet the bullion banks are watching this. And a few minutes later, silver turned and went back down to like 27. Very frustrating. So this line, the good thing about this line is that it moves lower. So this week, it's around 27.60, so about 10 cents lower. So here we are again, trying to retest that line, and you can see that the bullion banks are going to defend that. And we'll have to see if we break this trend line definitively. I would say we could be up to 30 very soon, a matter of days, not weeks. So that's the picture for silver. And of course, a break of 30 would be explosive, aside from the break of this trend line. And I was looking on eBay at the UK version of eBay yesterday at the $half, which are one of my favorite coins. They're about just over 1/3 of an ounce in silver. And they're going, and this is not like what people are asking. This is completed sales or listings. They're going for at least 10 pounds, the $half. Not $10, 10 pounds, which is the equivalent of 27 pounds per ounce. There were some that were going for 11 or 12. So yes, in terms of pounds, the price of silver is just below 20 pounds. So you can see that the premiums are still really high. And we're hearing from everywhere, not just eBay, of course, but from dealers as well. There's shortage. There's delays. You can't get bars from the Royal Mint in the UK. Very few bars there, silver bars. So now let's look at the gold chart. Yes, I've been talking about this 1800 level for the last few weeks, only because I thought once we broke through this level, we would see the kind of move we saw last year in July. Because looking back, almost 10 years in 2012 and 2013, that 1800 level was really key. It was like a triple top. And after that triple top, that's when this correction or bear market in gold started, and bottomed in end of 2015. It's been a long road higher. So that's why 1800 was so important. It was important last year. As you can see, the market just took off after that. And I said that I expected the market to take off after breaking 1800 now this year. And it looks like this is happening. Do I always get these things right? No, but this time it looks like it's working. So it's looking encouraging. And with that, I'm gonna sign off today. Maybe I'll make another video today. Let's see what happens when the US comes in. Let's see if the bullion banks are gonna come in and smash gold and silver as they usually do, the paper price, of course, because there's very few people out there who are getting rid of their physical gold and silver. It would be a crazy thing to do right now, especially with real yields widening and getting a lot more negative. What does that mean? Well, it means that the rate of price rises that we're seeing, what people call inflation, and I don't call it inflation, like CPI or core CPI, that's rising while the 10-year yield is actually off its highs. It's about 10 basis points off its highs. So that means that if you put your money in a 10-year yield or 10-year treasury note, you get 1.6%, while the cost of living is rising by more than 4%. The last CPI number was 4.2. So you're losing 2.5%. So why would you leave your wealth in paper money when you're getting no return and it's being devoured by price rises, which is of course the consequence of inflation? So I'll stop here now. And yes, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Please share it far and wide. Think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't yet. And you can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and all these other platforms below here. I wish you all a great day. Take care. Bye.